Hello everyone, I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings, and we are going to do the Capricorn Weekly Tarotscope. This will be for September 8th through the 15th. Alrighty, so we're going to get some oracle cards for you. We're going to see if there are any messages you need to hear. And we're going to see what your overall energy for the week will be, and then we'll get into your tarot. Ooh. Alrighty. Okay, so your overall energy for the week is falling, which means you kind of feel like you're just in this very unknown place. It could be that you are kind of stepping into something new or something that feels very foreign to you. It could be that you've met a new person that you're really falling for. It could be that you're just going through this kind of big change, but there's just so much uncertainty. But this is bringing change. You are stepping into something new for yourself. It's just there's a lot of unknown, a lot of uncertainty. You do have the all must have prizes card, which is this energy of trying to make everybody else happy before you make yourself happy. And then you have the choices card. So if you are feeling uncertain about something, if you're feeling very restricted, you're not sure what to do, you're feeling blocked, the reason is because you are putting other people's needs before your own. Because the next card you have is the Set Your Course card, which is about making a plan moving forward for yourself. And so I think that's what the message is for you this week. You are manifesting a big change for yourself. You're moving on a new path for yourself. You're moving towards something that you're wanting to manifest. The reason that you're feeling blocked right now, the reason that you're being restricted, is it might be because you are taking into consideration other people's needs before your own. You need to make a decision for yourself, basically. If you're in a relationship and you're feeling like you're in this uncertain phase in the relationship, you're not really sure where you stand with this person, and you're not really sure how to proceed, the message in this is that there's not balance in this connection right now. That one person is trying too hard to please the other person, and so you're basically giving your identity to that other person. You're trying to please that other person, put that other person first, make that other person happy, and you're neglecting yourself, so you're giving the relationship to the other person. You know what I mean? And so basically this is a message to just put yourself first. Look at what you want for yourself as opposed to what everybody else wants or what you feel other people need. Let's see. You have 3 4s here. So 4s are the number of stability, of structure, of setting a solid foundation. So if you're in a relationship, I think you have a solid foundation with this person. But in order to move it to the next level, you have to get out of the comfort zone. You have to step out of your comfort zone. And it looks like it might be that your comfort zone is putting other people first, and that is something that needs to change. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, for some of you, this is a relationship. And for some of you, it might have been that you, in the past, you might have... For some of you in the past, you might have unknowingly or even knowingly at some point been involved in a relationship where there was other people, where it was a third-party relationship, or you might have even been in a relationship that kind of never made it past the friendship level, and you're worried about repeating the same mistake again. And that's why you're in this kind of hesitancy place. But this is kind of asking you to look back at the circumstances during that time and make different choices this time. If you were in this connection before and it remained at this, you know, Three of Cups energy, whether that be a friendship or whether that be there were other people involved, were you trying to please that person first, or were you putting yourself first? So I think overall that's the message, is switch from other people's needs to your own needs, and that will make your path forward more certain. Okay, let's see what else we get. We're just going to stick with the whole Alice in Wonderland thing. I also want to say, if you are feeling restricted right now, or feeling blocked, or feeling uncertain, part of that is this energy of Mars being in retrograde, of Uranus. I think there's 6 planets in retrograde. And so it's like this sudden shift of all this forward-moving, exciting, passionate energy. And when it goes retrograde, all that energy is coming back towards you. It's all being like pushed internally. So if you're feeling like tense or restricted, that's why. Because Mars is asking you to not necessarily make different choices, but take more appropriate action towards your goals. Because chances are the actions that you were taking before weren't getting you the results that you need. So it's asking you to kind of re-examine your passion, your movement, you know, where you take action, where you don't take action, what impulses you follow, what you don't follow. It's asking you to kind of switch how you go about things to bring more fulfillment. Okay, so let's see where you are coming into the week. You have the Four of Cups. This is just being dissatisfied with the current circumstances. And again, you're feeling you're feeling stuck. You're feeling like you're in this bubble. You're feeling like there's not much you can do. Give me one more on this. You could be kind of like really stuck in some kind of like heavy emotions too. Yeah, the Strength card. You're really kind of holding back. You're trying not to take any action. The Strength card is that really determined energy, but if you look at this card in particular, she's standing on top of a house of cards, so it's kind of like you're not feeling good about where you stand right now. And for a lot of, I can talk, I swear. For a lot of you, this is about a relationship. You don't feel like you have a good enough standing with this person. For some of you, you're just kind of trying to move towards this place of standing in your own power, having your own, but you're just kind of not feeling really secure in what's going on around you. The Five of Swords. Yeah, the Five of Swords is like the same issue, like repeating itself. The same thing coming back, repeating itself. It could be the same disagreement between you and another person. Give me more. I kind of feel like you don't feel like you're being taken seriously. You have all this passion and excitement for something, but it's almost like you have either this one person who just keeps coming back and just you keep getting the same thing triggered. And for some of you, I do feel that you're not being taken seriously, that your communication is not being taken seriously, your needs are not being taken seriously. You're really wanting to move forward, you're feeling all this excitement, but it's like you feel like you just keep dealing with the same issue over and over again. And it's just causing you to really kind of get up and down in your own emotions, to where you're not really sure if you can trust in your own intuition. You do have the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, and Two of Cups. So if this is a relationship to another person, you see this person as your wish fulfillment. You feel this really strong connection to this person. The Two of Cups does indicate a soulmate connection. I do feel that you and this person do share a really strong connection. The Ace of Cups, it's an opportunity for a new beginning. It's opening up your heart. So it could just be simply that in a relationship, a lot of these feelings have been held in. You have not felt really confident in expressing your feelings to the other person, or you feel like you're holding back as far as your emotions. But the love is there. Give me one more on that. The Eight of Wands, yeah. The Eight of Wands is wish fulfillment, movement forward. Okay, so what's coming towards you this week? The Four of Swords indicates a need for healing. A need to kind of take a step back. These are just like these little like fears coming that just keep coming back to haunt you. That's what it is. It's your thoughts. It's emotional thoughts. Let's get more on this. Ten of Wands. Okay, Six of Wands is overcoming, so that's good. I feel for some of you, the Ten of Wands and the Four of Swords, to me this is a lot of like repressed emotions, pent up emotions, emotions that you haven't expressed, feelings that you haven't expressed. But the Six of Wands does indicate overcoming this, being successful at this. This is also kind of like rising above and looking at the bigger picture. The Six of Wands is a very solo energy too, so it is about focusing on your own success. Give me one more. What is the Four of Swords specifically? Yeah, Judgment. There's something that has not been expressed. There's something that you have not expressed. Magician. This is almost like being uncomfortable with your own power. Being uncomfortable being in control. Being uncomfortable in taking a stand. So if you're in a relationship with another person, I do feel there's a need to really express yourself more to this person. I feel like you're holding back, kind of waiting for this person to approach you with a specific thing. Or you're even holding back, allowing it to be up to them to make the decision on where this relationship goes. And this is a message to kind of take charge of this situation yourself. You have the love in this relationship. Eight of Wands is about progress. This is about moving forward. It's really about being like kind of hesitant and standing in your own power. And you have a lot of successful energy. The Magician and the Six of Wands is telling you that you will be successful at this. This is something meant for you. This is something on your path. It's about really being able to kind of acknowledge your own power. You have the Temperance, which is, yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. So you do have the Three of Wands as your overall energy for the week. So this is a message that, you know, what you have set out to manifest, what you're wanting to manifest is coming towards you. You have kind of set everything in motion. Everything is coming together. Now, for what's hidden, you have the Temperance card, which is that divine timing energy. It's also the need to just kind of trust and go with the flow. But you have the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. This is, you keep reliving the same thing in your head over and over and over again. And whatever this is, it's not as bad as you feel. It's not as bad as it seems. You keep reliving the same thought process. You keep going back to the past. It's the same cycle. Let's see what this is more specifically. It's a fear of not being in control. So when you ask what the fear is, you have the Chariot, and you have the King of Wands, and you have the King of Swords. That's very powerful, powerful energy. Again, it's like you're scared of your own power. The Chariot does represent being on the right path, being determined, moving forward. If you look at this particular Chariot card, he doesn't have any control. Like the horses are kind of pulling him. So I do feel that there is a fear of, you know, you're moving into something completely unknown, and there's that you don't want to do something that you're not prepared for. You want to have all the answers in front of you before you have it. And it's the fear of kind of being vulnerable. It's kind of a message that you're very used to you're the one that needs to take control in this situation, whether it is a relationship, whether it is your job, whether it is your path forward. The decision needs to be you. You need to be the one making the plan. But again, it's almost like you're hesitant because you're not fully confident in standing in your own power. You're worried about following your heart and just kind of falling on your face. Because, you know, the Knight of Cups is that very romantic energy. He follows his heart. You know, he does all the romantic gestures. He just puts everything out there. The Knight of Cups puts himself at risk for massive heartbreak. But you have to kind of acknowledge that this is your path. All right, what else do you need to know about this situation? Rebirth. Dream time. Yeah, it's time for you to focus on your dreams. Passion, and follow your passion. And power. This is the strongest message here. You're feeling hesitant because you're hesitant in taking the lead for your life, taking the lead in whatever you want for yourself. And that's what's needed to happen. You know, these dreams, these things that you want to manifest, you know, feel that passion for it and take action based on your confidence, your power. That's 100% what it is. Acknowledge your own power. Follow your own dreams. Don't wait for somebody else to make the decision for you. Not that I'm saying that's what you're doing at all. At all. I do think that there, especially in a relationship, I do think that you are trying to keep things kind of balanced in the relationship. You are trying to kind of meet this person's needs, but it's, you know, it's about putting this towards yourself and taking the action towards yourself, because you are in this very successful energy. You need to step into your power. Any guidance on how this can be done for Capricorns this week? The Hermit is about kind of taking that step back and really taking a deep look at yourself, to take a look at what your dreams are, what your desires are, what you feel passionately about. The Strength card is about, yeah, putting that, and the Fool, yeah. The Hermit and the Fool card, this is about like knowing what who you are at a deep level, feeling confident in your own dreams, also noticing how rare and powerful you are and taking that leap. And that's 3 major cards. This is a very major shift in your life, a very big transition. Having 3 major cards like that, back to back like that, is saying that this is something that is meant for you regardless. So it's a lot easier if you take action towards it than waiting around and letting the universe take action on it, because the universe can be a little messy when they take action. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm sending you guys much love. Have an amazing week. Bye-bye.